Hello, this is Ho Cheng. Today I'm going to talk about the main out. Okay, main out, not just one. It has four, right? Four main outs here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And maybe many of you might wonder why. Why do we need a four, right? Like a normal way, like typical way, traditional way. There is just one main out in most of mixers. I think I never seen the some mixer has more than one out. It's like I've been doing this thing for many years, many decades, but this one comes with a four main out, right? Normally, like we need separate independent mixes for the like YouTube or Cry Room or like access, like hold the monitor mixes and or Q mix or something like that. Different than just main mix, right? So we use the aux buses or even metrics. So if you wanna feed the YouTube or like broadcast mix with the ambience on it, typical way is you use the metrics out. So feed the left and right mix from same mix here. So there is no ambience microphone, but we add the ambience channel into the aux sends. So different aux sends and add that aux to the metrics out and just feed the metrics out to the YouTube buses, right? So that's how we've been using the whole different mixes from one console. If you have two consoles, so it's like one for the house and one for the recording or streaming, that's another normal way. But you only have one mixer in your church or in your live concert or in your place, and you need to have a separate mixes. That was the only way to do it. But the Wing does have four main outs. So I'm gonna talk about that. Okay, so this is what we do normally. Okay, so just one mix out and we can mix, right? We can mix here. So all the sounds from the channel strip out, and that goes to the main mix out and going for the amp and speaker, right? Like that. Okay, but the Wing does have four main outs, which means there is a four main buses, M1, M2. They named like M1, M2, M3, M4. So I just named it like M1 for the main out, M2 YouTube, okay, pandemic. So we have to have a YouTube stream, different mixes from the house. Cause if you're in the house of worship and the whole size is not really big, but there's a live drums and live choir, so it's like you have to depends on the what you're listening, right? So live drum, and so you cannot just increase a lot of drums there or something like that. But in the YouTube, it should be different mixes, like regular mixes that we have. So there'll be a little more drums or ambience microphones, right? So it's like you cannot fit the ambience microphone on the M1 main mix. You don't need the people cheering to the main system, right? So in that way, okay, let's go back to the ambience. So right now I just assign the 34 here to the ambience. It's kind of hard to see it, but this is ambience microphone. Okay, so I put the two microphones there. Okay, so I don't want this feed to the main bus 1, but this should go to the main bus 2, main bus 3. Okay, so the normal way is, like I said, there is like a whole aux buses, using aux buses or metrics. So that's a different way, but this is whole new way. So I'm gonna mute this one and so mute this. Ambience microphone will not go to the M1 main out, right? But we cannot have ambience microphone on M2 or M3 because we just muted the signal out. So there is another layer of faders and mute switches for the individual main mixes. How we can see it? As send zone fader here. So I'm gonna unmute this. So signal will go out, right? Signal will go out. So or boost or whatever that you want to do. Okay, just leave it here. And M1, and I'm gonna push the send zone fader here. Okay, I'm gonna mute on this one. See? The M1, the input of M1, the 34, the ambience microphone is inactive, is muted, right? So sound, the ambience mic will not go to the main mix. Okay, we just use the send zone fader here to get different mixes. How about M2, YouTube? Okay, it is on, and I'm gonna increase or decrease. Okay, and I'm gonna have a different set of mix here, or a mute, whatever that you wanna use, different than M1. Okay, so M1 you can mix a different way, M2 different way, or different buses or different signals like a choir. So you're in the house of worship and there is a choir, but we cannot boost a lot of the choir in the same room, feedback things, but the broadcast we need more choir. So you can increase more, decrease here. Okay, this is like whole different mix sets, right? So we can have 4 of them like that, or 4 I can put onto the floor monitors for the pulpit. So pastors can have this own mix, not by the aux buses, right? Or P16 or something like that. That's whole different things. But we can also assign like this one. Okay, cry room. Okay, we can have different mixes here. So in that way, we can have something like this. Well, if you unselect the send zone fader, this is the channel output, right? 29 the output. So let's just use unity here. Everything set to the unity. So do not mix here, because we are using this main out and there's another sets, right? Another fader sets and mute. Okay, so we just not touching this, because if you lower this ambience here and increase, there is a limit, right? Because the source out is really low, or source out, if you mute it this way, the mute the source, and you cannot have a source here, no matter what no matter how you mute or not, the signal is not there. So don't use this one, just leave it like this way, and do mix in the main buses. M1, so we can mix here. M2, we can mix here, like mute it, and what other things will show here, right? Same thing, it's like reverb, or whole other things. You can have a whole different sets of 4 of them, right? That's nice. So I just applause to the whole developer of the Wing R&D. They did such a good job. Okay, let me know what you think, and if you have any questions, write a comment. I'm gonna just keep following you. And subscribe and share this in your community, so we can all increase our skill and knowledge. All right, thanks for watching it, and this is Ho Jun Chang. Bye, see you next time.